All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're going to do something kind of fun. We're taking one of the most common words in English, a word you probably use all the time, and we're going to uncover this amazing secret that's been hiding in plain sight. Seriously, its real significance connects it to some very unexpected company. So, let's just jump right in with a puzzle. Take a look at these three words: Earth, East, and easy. What in the world do they have in common? I mean, on the surface, nothing, right? They seem totally random. But the source material we're looking at actually groups them together for a really specific reason. And stick with me, because by the end of this, you are going to know exactly why. Okay, so to crack this puzzle, we've got to start with the word right in the middle of it all. We're going to put east under the microscope. You know, at first glance, east feels, well, simple. It's the direction where the sun comes up. We all learned that probably before we could even tie our shoes. It's just a fundamental part of how our planet works, right? But, and this is a big but, there is so much more going on with this word than you might think. All right, here's where it starts to get really interesting. This one little word actually has two totally different jobs in the English language. It's kind of like a secret agent. So check this out. On one hand, you can use east as a noun. It's a place, a destination. Like when you say, my parents live in the east, you're talking about a whole region. But then it can also be a preposition, which is all about direction. I drove east from Chicago. See the difference? That's not a place, it's a direction of travel. It's pretty cool. Same word, two completely different functions.
Okay, let's keep digging. Because, a word doesn't really live in a vacuum. You can tell a lot about a word by the company it keeps.
So the source gives us a synonym, oriental, which also points back to that idea of the rising sun. But what's just as important are its opposites, its antonyms, west and occidental. Knowing what a word isn't is a huge part of understanding what it is. It helps draw the lines, defines the edges of its meaning. And it doesn't stop there. This one little word, east, has this whole family of related words. Think about it. Easterly winds, the eastern coast, traveling eastward. They all share that same DNA, but each one gives us a slightly different flavor, a little more precision in what we're trying to say. And of course, east isn't just out there on its own. It's a key player in the fundamental system for getting around. North, east, south, west. This isn't just a list of words, it's the basic framework we've used for centuries to figure out where we are and where we're going. So when you have an idea that's this fundamental, you can bet it's not just an English thing. Nope, this concept is a human universal. I mean, just look at this. This is incredible. Our source material points out that more than 60 languages have their own word for east. We're talking Arabic, Japanese, Swahili, Russian. Pretty much everywhere you look, this idea is completely baked into the local language. It's a shared piece of our human experience. Okay, so let's circle back. That brings us right back to our original puzzle. We've seen that east is super versatile. It's got a whole network of related words, and it's understood all over the globe. But what does any of that have to do with earth and easy? What is the secret connection here? All right, it's time for the big reveal. The secret has actually been hiding in our source material this whole time. It's a special label, a special classification that's been given to this word we thought was so simple. And there it is. The word east is on something called the Basic English 850 list. That's it. That's the secret. That's the connection. But what on earth is the Basic English 850 list? Well, the Basic English 850 list, or B850, is exactly what it sounds like. It's a specially chosen list of just 850 words. These words are considered the absolute most essential, the most foundational words you need to communicate basic ideas clearly. It was designed to help people learn English and to communicate across borders. Think of it like the ultimate starter pack for the English language. So here's the big aha moment. Because East is on this list, it means it's not just another common word. It's been officially designated as an indispensable, essential concept for describing the world around us. And that is the secret connection to our puzzle. The words earth and easy, they're on that same list too. They're all part of that core 850-word toolkit, the foundational building blocks of English. So let's leave you with this final thought to chew on. If a word like east is considered so absolutely vital that it makes the cut for a list of just 850 words,
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How much of our world, how much of our entire reality could you actually describe and explain using just that tiny, powerful set of words? And what other simple words are out there, hiding in plain sight, that are just as important?